All right, guys, it's a new Uprint system. Come here. So basically, I've set this art up in a RIP. It's a Photoshop file. Way to look at this. This is really bright. Now, this is for a white shirt. So when you're printing on darks, you'll see like a white haze on this because it's got an underbase, just like a screen printing would. But I'm going to show you what we do next. If I touch this, this will smudge. Okay, now she's over here working on one right now. Oh, she heated this up. So I'm just going to set this here and watch the color change. It's going to darken right down. Give it a few seconds. So what that does is that's the equivalent of a printer's fuser. Okay, so the fuser, that's what most fusers do on a laser printer. Now she's going to go ahead and put the part B paper right over top. Now it won't smudge when she does that. She's going to go ahead, she's going to cook that for about 25 seconds. Now, other systems that are similar to that, what they do is you got to go for 90 seconds, then you have to peel it, then you press in the garment, then you have to wait till it completely cools after a 30-second press, then you do a finish press of 15 seconds. So you got all these garments out that you got to carefully peel. It's kind of a nightmare. I've had that system. That's a traditional Oki 2-part. This is a marine paper. So the marine part is how it releases, and also the 2-step is faster. It's only 25 seconds. It's very quick. Let me see the So now that this is done, and this is the touchiest part, okay? There's some touchy-feely things to this, but it's very flexible. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this. And as I peel this, it's literally weeding this away. Or in theory, anywhere there was ink, it's putting an adhesive down. Anywhere there was no ink, it's actually taking the adhesive back up with this paper right here. Okay, so that's called, it's like a self-weeding. So if you look, you know you did a good job when the only spots missing are where the print was at. So if there were any dots, like you see these edges are all messed up, that's stuff that you got to worry about. Okay, but that's a very clean peel. Okay, now there is actually that's not a clean peel. There's a spot right here that I have to watch out for when we trim this out. Okay, but again, this is the first time I'm doing this particular one on film. We did one sample. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to trim the edges. All right, so I even get to show you when things go wrong what happens. So because that paper sit on top, if you see there's a little bit of an edge there, so we just want to trim this down and just eliminate anything that could get in the get in the way, because that white stuff will show up as like a white, kind of like an emulsion. All right, so I'm going to cut right around there. I'm going to cut this edge down. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this edge. Now this is where the extra dots were at, so if I just cut that out, I'm actually okay. If you can actually see it. Can't always see it, depends on the art, but this is actually a scenario where it actually goes wrong. But you look how quickly, and then we're going to a white garment, so you actually wouldn't have saw those dots anyways. That would more apply to a dark garment. So let's come over here and print on something. Where's that white sample shirt? So now this is where it's really cool, because time is money for me. You guys know that I hate things taking forever. So here's a guy that needs a uniform. We're going to use this print for a white uniform, just showing you in a shirt. So I'm going to throw this on here. You can see through it so I can align it. We're only going to hit this thing right now for 5 seconds. Literally 5 seconds. And all that's doing is doing an initial bond to the shirt. Okay? Very fast so far. So now I'm going to take this wet rag and I'm going to dab it. I want you to zoom in on there. As I dab it, you can actually see the artwork come through. See that? So what this is, that's why they call it a marine paper. They actually, it actually releases it. So this is what lets go of the art onto the garment before we do what's called a finish press. But again, all these times, if you look at traditional ways to do 2-step papers, all the times for this is much faster. And they were doing this earlier. They're going faster than me. I'm just talking and going slow. But I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. That's all. So now I go ahead and I peel this off. Look how vivid that is. All right? That's crazy, crazy vivid, right? Now what I'm going to do is this is where the important part comes in. If I hit this for 45 seconds, okay? If I hit this for 45 seconds, this is a bad sheet. Give me another one of these sheets real quick, will you? You don't want to use a sheet that's already been finished pressed or has any type of emulsion on it. So now I'm going to hit this for 45 seconds, and that 45 seconds bakes it into the shirt. Okay, so it makes it extremely, extremely durable. I have another Oki, a busted up Oki that eventually quit on me, where I did the 2-step paper. This marine paper by far kills it. So far it seems to be more durable. I don't have a lot of time on it yet, but they've got like 8,000 of these printers out. We're the first ones in the country to supply them, but these printers are being used quite a bit in high volume capacities. So they claim it's about 150 washes. Same precautions as you would screen printing or anything else. You don't want to heat the hell out of it or use softening, fabric softeners. What you normally tell people, but I don't protect them. I just throw them in the wash. Second press is over. I take this. I just peel my peel my sheet off here. And we're done. It's a little hot, but we're done. It's durable, it's flexible, super, super vivid. Feels exactly like screen printing, okay? Feels exactly like a screen. In fact, there's less of a feel. It definitely doesn't have the plasticky feel to it, though. It's absolutely crazy good. I mean, you can even feel it through the, like in the material. When I feel the back of the shirt, I even feel it. So that's it. That's my first little video on the Uprint system. Go to uprinteverything.com and we can get you set up with this stuff. And here's my final uniform print. So very quickly, I was able to print this uniform without weeding, without a whole lot of, without screen printing. Incredible print. It's in the, like you see, it's actually like in the material. Very, very durable.